I'm hitting the track right now. My bad. I'm the only one that hasn't qualified yet. I was using the rescue.
You're good. I was just about to ask.
I'm pulling out right now.
That's what he said.
Nah, dude, never.
I mean, he said he's good.
It's overrated.
All right, fellas. Good luck. We're going to advance the session. I know, 30 seconds early. Whole lot of time saving here.
Sorry.
No big deal, man. Scott, we don't like you. We're giving you DLL.
Good deal. I just wanted to see how I was going to make out with one lap. I guess I'm only good for one lap though.
Also, guys, it's a good idea to let each other out single file. It's pretty tight fit through here, so highly recommend single file coming out of this gate.
Inside line goes first.
Yes, sir.
In line first.
And I definitely don't suggest going to the left side gate, because that's even harder, even by yourself.
Hey, are caution laps counting?
Yes, they do.
Hey, did you guys see they released a screenshot of a new scan for a dirt track?
I heard about it. Which one is it?
Weed Sports Speedway in New York.
I wonder if they plan to do any kind of more dirt car expansion.
I hope so.
You'd think since they're releasing a Northeast track, maybe we should get some Northeast modifieds.
Yeah, some big block modified. That's what they're asking or saying. I am all about that.
Alright guys, the initial start will be on the iRacing green flag. Restarts will be up to the leader once pace crowd pulls off.
10-4.
Could have just said up to you. My fault. I got loose in turn 1.
Yeah, I went up and over to avoid hitting you.
You never get the steering off.
You guys gonna have to wait for the pace truck.
My arms.
Slow down, Phil.
Corners.
Just a heads up guys, we have to wait for the pace truck. It's coming around slowly.
Dude, the pace truck gets it here. He was riding the cushion the other night trying to catch us.
That's just when it's an official race on the clock. He's being lazy for us.
They'll be single file from now on, guys.
10-4.
The only thing you can't do is pass anyone to the inside before the start-finish line.
on either lane, correct?
Well, it's one lane. You can go to the outside, I guess, if you're not passing the leader, and if you don't jump to start.
Yeah, I don't plan on passing on the outside. I just wanted to make sure.
Just ran my fastest lap of the race, 36.637.
Man, Cole, you're a second slower than me.
That's my fault. I'm sorry, man.
You're right, he's hauling ass this time.
Not only a kid's allowed to haul ass.
Heyo.
Haha.
Nah, I thought I had room to climb up a little bit more, and I didn't.
I gotta say though, considering the track ride, this is one of the bigger turnouts we've had for the late models.
Shit, I would have had no idea had I not joined in to watch Stay Down.
My back there, we're all checking up.
I'm sorry, I just let it get loose.
You're fine, man. Don't worry about it.
Ken, I don't know how I didn't hit you there.
I'm just following you, Sean.
Like I said, I don't know how I didn't get into the 10 when he got loose in 1 there, man. That was super tight.
Yeah, that was pretty sketchy.
Me and Phil was all over the brakes too when we caught up to some lappers.
Well, please get into him. I need to pass him so I can get some points on him. My qualifying did me no favors there.
I gotta say, I'm learning that I'm pushing way too hard when I practice by myself. Way too hard.
I do the same thing, Scott. Even during practice with everybody, I'll push way too hard, and then in the race, I'm usually pretty solid.
Yep, I do the same thing. Gotta figure out the boundaries in practice and in the race.
Feedback and all. And I'm still getting used to it, so it's definitely a different world.
Yep, there is nowhere I'd rather be than sitting behind the steering wheel of a dirt car. Preferably in front of Kip. Bottom line's not in yet.
Nope. I don't know who I got into, but totally my bad.
in racing, Jack. I was getting loose and pushing your way up top there. I'm sorry about that.
You're good, man. Go well. Sorry, man. That was a nice little run.
I might actually make it through a late model race without getting lapped. Holy shit.
Easy there, Scott. There's still time.
I said might. I'll screw it up on this next restart though. That was my fault, I'm sorry.
The green white checker, or is this it?
I think there was one green light checker. Yeah, we got two to green here. Sean, put enough pressure on Kip so he drives off the track.
That's what I'm hoping to do. I was hoping you were going to do it for me, but...
I at least made it back to my qualifying position for now.
Yeah, I got loosey-goosey and you got underneath me. You've been racing that inside line pretty well.
I try to make it work. I know it's not the preferred on this track, but I try.
Yeah, I knew I should have stayed on the high line through 1 and 2.
No, I think you were doing the right line. I just don't think you fully committed to it.
No, I get tight for some reason off the corner, so I just end up going straight.
Yep, you gotta find a way to keep it rotating. That's the trick.
When that was all race, though.
Good win, Kip.
Thanks, man. Lernerville's tough, though, fellas. I mean, it's just a tough track.
Yeah, and I didn't do...
Guys, that was freaking fun.
Let's see. Where are we at next week? Hold on. Let me take a look.
Eldora, where I got some beef with Cole from one of the exhibition races where he barely got me.
Hey, I remember that. That is correct. It is Eldora.
Oh, that top line just started working for me and nobody else because I was ripping that wall.
Yeah, if I remember right, Sean, in the exhibition race, you started out not so good, but boy, by the end, you had that outside rolling.
Well, I mean, I started out getting doored, Kip, if you remember that.
I probably do.
I think you had a front row seat for it.
Why? Because he was the one who did it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely him.
Well, hell, we ain't perfect, none of us, but we try to be. I'll tell you, though, Eldora's another one. You know, the top works great sometimes, most of the time, and then there's other times, once it gets wore, it ain't.
I love the low at Eldora, especially in the